Welcome, beautiful friends. Today we are going to be making an all-natural DIY deodorant that you can actually make in the comfort of your own home. When I was deciding to go all natural with all of my beauty products, deodorant was actually one of the first things that I was looking for in the market. Well, I was not so lucky finding any that I actually really liked. So I had this grand idea, why don't I do a little bit of research and make my very own deodorant? I really come to enjoy and love making my own things at home right now, like face masks and toothpaste and even laundry detergent. It's really amazing how many different ingredients that you can't even pronounce that are in all of these products that are very toxic and even cancer causing. So to make our deodorant, we're going to be storing it actually in one of these deodorant tubes. This is an old deodorant tube that I've had, and I've cleaned it out, and I've actually just washed it, cleaned it out, and then we'll be filling the product in here so we can actually apply it that way. If you don't have one of these sticks, no worries, and you still want to make it, got you covered. You can actually just use a small little jar that you have at home with a lid on it to keep it clean, and then you can apply it like this, like a paste underneath your armpit. Either way, you're going to love the product, I promise you. So let's get started, and I'll show you how to make that. These are the ingredients you'll need. You'll need 3 tablespoons of coconut oil, 3 tablespoons of baking soda, 2 tablespoons of shea butter, and 2 tablespoons of arrowroot powder. When I was looking for different recipes online, I specifically looked for a recipe that had shea butter. I love shea butter, and I love how it feels against my skin, so I specifically found a recipe online that did have shea butter. Now I'm also using essential oils. You don't have to if you don't want to, but I love lavender, so I'm going to add 6 drops of lavender oil. And then I'm going to use 4 drops of tea tree oil. I love tea tree oil, and it's also great as an antibacterial. And also, you're just going to need your container to store your deodorant in, jar or a stick. Next, we're going to be melting all of our ingredients together, and that's going to require a little bit of heat. I like to use the double boiler method. It's very simple. So I'm using a large Pyrex measuring cup, and I've filled my saucepan up about halfway with water. Go ahead and turn the burner on, and I'll place that inside there. And now you want to pour your coconut oil and your shea butter in there to mix them together. All right, so this will take about a minute or so to melt, so just stand by, and we'll get ready to add our dry ingredients. Our liquid is fully melted. We're going to bring it over here and now add in our dry ingredients. And that is the 3 tablespoons of baking soda and then the 2 tablespoons of arrowroot powder. So we'll just kind of mix those in. In they go to the liquid party. Okay, now we're going to add our essential oils. I'm going to do 6 drops of lavender oil. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There you go. And now we're going to put our tea tree oil in. I love the way tea tree smells. Once you have all of the essential oils added, you're going to mix them in really well to make sure you've incorporated them to all of the ingredients. Let's give it a smell. Smell test. It smells so beautiful and so fresh. I promise you, you're going to love this recipe. So just go ahead and let this hang out here for about 5 or 10 minutes till it's actually cool to the touch and it's a little bit thickened, and then we're going to pour that into our containers. We are ready for the very last step, and that is pouring into our containers. So go over and do it over the sink just in case you spill any. All right. And it looks like I have just a tiny bit left. Poured it in. We'll just go ahead and set that on the counter and let that hang out. All right, sisters, so that's it. My deodorant's actually hanging out in the fridge because I live in Arizona where it's really hot still here. So he'll be hanging out in the fridge for a little bit until it fully solidifies. If you'd like to give this recipe a try, let me know in the comments below how you like it. I'd love to hear from you. Thank you so much for joining me here today in this amazing space. I send you lots of love and blessings. Have a beautiful day.